Bring him back.
If you're a dog person, you know why they call pups like Sarah a man's best friend. But to Matt Turner, the relationship is exceptional.
Let go. Feels like being in the Army again with your bros right beside you is how it feels. Sarah.
Matt knew that feeling well, spending most of his adult life in the Army. In 2008, he finished his last tour as an electrician with the Army and was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder a year later.
Sit. It's kind of not cool in the Army to have PTSD. It's frowned upon. So I kept it quiet, tried different ways to try to get better on my own. Didn't work, and something happened here in Canada. And I spent some time in the hospital, and then I was diagnosed with PTSD, and then that started the release process.
Easy.
It's an isolating process, but Sarah is here to help. The two are working with MSAR to certify her as a level 3 service dog, which will mean that everywhere Matt goes, Sarah will be beside him.
You know, he's trained just to be around. He wants affection. They're there all the time. They'll listen to whatever you say. They have no judgment. They just want to be around you, right? Most of our dogs, like this guy here, is trained just to be around. He wants affection.
Steve St. Don trains service dogs to create space for their companion, alert them to anyone who might be approaching, and bring the person back to the present when anxiety sweeps in.
So if I was having a panic attack and I'm stressing out, the dog's going to be trained to then get close to me and nudge me or paw at me or mouth my arm or lick me or do something to say, hey, look at me, pay attention to me.
An increased demand among veterans with PTSD for the canine companions now has MSAR's waiting list for veteran service dogs in the hundreds. For veterans like Matt, it's a chance to deal with a serious mental health disorder.
It's like a memory that it won't go away. Something bad happened overseas, and I can't forget it, and I can't get over it.
Dog's already.
I panic, or I have severe anxiety about it, and I get scared. And I black out, and I get angry sometimes. This way, this way.
Sarah is still in training, but Matt is seeing it start to pay off.
A couple times I've been sick with depression at home, and she laid on top of me all day. So I think she's starting to sense the vibe that I let out when I'm upset.
Yeah.
Matt's looking forward to what comes next.
I'd like to go to a Bomber game. I haven't been to a CFL game for like 5 years. Just the big crowd, right? I'm scared. Even the shopping mall, when I do go, I go directly to the store. I'm along the side of the wall, beeline, store, grab it, out, right? I'd like to be able to maybe browse, get a coffee, and like people watch or something like that. Maybe go to a CD store.
Sarah was Matt's dog before the certification process began. Because they've already bonded, Steve hopes to see them certified in the next 6 months.
We do this because I don't have to go overseas and fight. They do this for us. They went there, they fought for us. They're coming back and something is wrong where they're not able to have normal lives like we do. They want normal lives. They just want to come back and live. They've done their sacrifice for us, so we're trying to help them back.
Right now, Veteran Affairs doesn't pay for PTSD sufferers like Matt to train or certify their own service dogs, but despite that, MSAR will have at least 100 of its service dogs certified to a level 3 by the end of the year. For Go Winnipeg, I'm Kim Kasher.